What's up, Rupert? Greg? What the hell? You don't actually think my name is... What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel, where today we're going to be reading a story that's going to take us a little bit into the future. And Greg, well, he's a little bit different. I don't want to say too much and give away too much of the plot details here, but I will say that he is a CEO. So just off that alone, I don't think he's going to be treating his friends and family very nicely, if we're talking about the same Greg in the books. Now, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And while you're down there, make sure to click the bell for notifications. You do not want to miss any more videos that are coming out. Now let's hop into Diary of Wimpy Kid, Rich and Famous. Greg Heffley. A life. Childhood. Chances are you already know who I am. If not, my name is Greg Heffley, CEO of Funbrain Games. I guess that deserves some explanation, but it's a long story. So here's the simplified version. I grew up in the town of Plainview, Massachusetts, with my wonderful brothers, Roderick and Manny, and my loving parents, Frank and Susan. I discovered my passion for gaming early in my life, a passion that was fully supported by my caring family and friends. Basically, I had a perfect childhood. 7 years ago, I was offered the amazing opportunity to move to Boston and work at Funbrain Games. Obviously, I took it. The year 2032. I don't usually write in this anymore, but there's some stuff that's about to happen that needs to be documented. If this ends up in the hands of anyone but me, there's something you're going to need to know. What you're about to read is nothing like my memoir. It's a journal. That means these pages contain only the truth. And if you can't handle that, you might as well read something else. Greg Heffley. Friday. Alright, I've known I was going to have to do this eventually, but now is really my last chance. Basically, Dad has cancer. There isn't any better way to say it. I haven't been back in Plainview in 7 years, and if I had the choice, I'd never go back. But there's really no choice here. I have to go see Dad. Saturday. All my arrangements have been made. My calls are being forwarded to my secretary. I've got enough clothes packed for a month, and my car is ready. I'm coming home. Let's do this. In Plainview. What's up, Rupert? Greg? What the hell? You don't actually think my name is... I'm just messing with you, dude. Now get in my car. We're going for a ride. Rowley tried to tell me, you can't just show up at someone's house unannounced after 7 years of not talking. But I told him that since he basically stole Zooey Mama from me, I could either sue him or he could get in my car. Guess which one he chose. Greg, where are we going? Just wait and see, man. Wait and see. Greg, you still haven't told me why we're at the hospital. Cancer ward, Frank Heffley. Is that you, Greg? I didn't think you'd come. Thank you. Fuck you, Dad. So that's how you want to play it, huh? Go to hell. You don't remember, do you? I still know your secret. Rowley, leave. What? Why? Now. Alright. Didn't want your friend to find out, huh? I'm going to tell everyone where you like to stick your miserable cock. You insignificant little I pushed the pillow into his face. He tried to scream. He couldn't. I took the pillow off. He coughed. His spit landed on the jacket he gave me 25 years ago. Greg, stop, he sputtered. I put the pillow back over his face. It wasn't my fault anyways. He deserved it. I had every right to say what I said. He should have just left his mouth shut. You brought this on yourself, Dad, I told him. I took the pillow off. You won't say anything. He whimpered. I left. You good? Yep. Greg, why did you bring me with you? What was I supposed to say? That I couldn't have done that by myself? That I needed him to support me? That he was the only person in my life that I haven't screwed over? That my entire family hates me? That he's my only friend? That I love him? Probably. I didn't say anything. Do you have a place to stay? Anyways, that's how I ended up crashing on Rowley's couch. You want breakfast? What time is it? Dude, it's like 9:30. I guess the CEO of Funbrain Games gets up whenever he wants. Shut up. Hold on, I need to take this. Zooey Mama, Greg Heffley plus Rowley. Oh shit, what's the first thing that came to my mind? I was just bluffing yesterday when I said that I could sue Rowley for stealing Zooey Mama from me. But if I took that comic, I actually could. Did I take the comic? Yes. I don't plan to sue Rowley. He probably couldn't afford it anyways. I just want the option in case something happens. Rowley had a meeting with his editor in the afternoon, so I ended up having some time to myself. I guess I felt sort of guilty about what happened with Dad. Well, not guilty exactly. What happened was his fault. I just needed to make sure he knew that. Anyways, I tried to call him at the hospital. Hello? I'd like to speak to Frank Heffley.
Your name, sir?
Greg Heffley.
Please hold. Greg, this is Roderick. Mom and I are at the hospital.
please talk to us. End call. As soon as Rowley got back, I told him everything. Well, not everything. Only really the stuff he needed to know. Basically, I just told him that my family wants to see me. Greg, you should talk to your family. Fine. Later. Oh shit, the door's open. Anyone home? They're probably still at the hospital. I guess they forgot to lock up. And that's when I remembered. Way back in middle school, I hid Meemaw's diamond wedding ring in the closet in case I ever got into a tight spot. I figured if no one had found it by this point, I might as well take it. Sure enough, it was exactly where I left it 2 decades earlier. We need to go. Huh? Now. If this were a movie, this would be the bit where it cuts to a montage that explains the complicated history I have with Manny. But it's not a movie, so I might as well write it down. Manny left Plainview a year before I did. He barely left any notice. He wouldn't talk to the rest of the family afterwards. Needless to say, everyone was pretty pissed off. Now, I always knew Manny was a total prick, but somehow, this was news to everyone. Nevertheless, I was happy I could complain about him with mom and dad and not get shut down. Unfortunately, this didn't last long. My application to Funbrain Games had just been accepted, and I finally had my chance to get out of Plainview. Apparently, as soon as I left, Manny came sniveling back. Turns out, you can't just move away without any financial plan and expect to make it. Last I heard, he was playing nice with the rest of the family. Come to think about it, that's the main reason I don't talk to my family. Anyway, all of the above is why I did what I did next. What the hell is wrong with you? Me? You're the one who... Alright, I'm gonna try to read what Manny wrote down in this note, it looks like here. Some of the pictures are blocking it, so I don't think I'm gonna get some of it, but I'm sure we're gonna get the gist of it. Sorry I had to write this down. You've been good at talking. I should get to you to know that I'm sorry for leaving. I really do. He's the reason I left. Me the same as the rest of you guys. Ever since we were kids, you probably remember what lived with you. It only got worse though. Everything changed the day Greg decided. You want to apologize to him? After everything you did to us? And you want to know what's wrong with me? What's going on here? Mom, Greg hit me. What's wrong with you two? Rowley, I'm sorry Greg dragged you into this. Nice of you to join us, Greg. I trust you and Manny are getting along. You'll notice I'm no longer in the hospital. Don't expect some miracle recovery story. We ran out of money. As I'm assuming we all know, new laws mean the hospital gotta kick me out as soon as that happened. It's a shame we can't all be rich. It's funny, I don't think I told the rest of you, but Greg and Rowley actually visited me yesterday. We had quite the conversation. In fact, Greg and I have a secret that we should probably share with the rest of the family. Greg, what have you done? Answer the question, asshole. You know what? This entire thing is bullshit. I'm tired of having to appease you guys. Fuck this family. I'm out. Rowley, get in the car. And Mom? Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Dude, calm down. Calm down? What the hell? You just beat up your dad. Well, yeah, he deserved it. What? You could have killed him. We didn't even check. You might have actually killed your own dad. Again, calm down. I'm an accessory to murder. I'm gonna go to jail, Greg. You're being irrational. Look, we're at your house now, and I don't have a hotel booked. Can I stay at your place again? What the hell? Get away from me, you fucking psychopath. Oh, okay. Bye, Rowley. So, tonight didn't go exactly as planned. For some reason, Rowley actually seems upset with me, instead of my family. Obviously, this doesn't make any sense, because I never even did anything to hurt him. To make matters worse, Funbrain's upcoming game, Twisted Wizard Online, just released a new trailer, and apparently, fans are pretty upset at some of the stuff that's going to be in the game. Now, my name is featured pretty prominently in the trailer, which means a lot of these fans are mad at me specifically. Since I'm now the guy that ruined Twisted Wizard, I didn't feel like going to a hotel and getting recognized. I figured the best thing to do was to try to get some sleep in my car. Unfortunately for me, I ended up getting recognized anyways. Greg Heffley? Is that you? Fregley had always been a bit of a odd person, so I'll admit I wasn't exactly thrilled to see him. He looked like he had been living on the streets for a while, which actually makes sense, to be honest. I didn't feel like talking to him, so I tried to deflect all the questions he was asking. Unfortunately, I accidentally let slip that Rowley was pissed at me. Whoa, you still hang out with Rowley? Man, that takes me back. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you two were basically the closest thing I had to actual friends. I know at the end of the day you probably thought I was a little weird, but I'm glad you guys put up with me anyways. I'm not sure if you remember, but my life at home wasn't great. I had dad who abused me, and after causing more than enough trauma, eventually left. I don't know. It felt like school was the only place I was safe, and I want to thank you for being part of that. Don't ask me how, but what Fregley was saying made sense to me. I don't owe my dad or my family anything. Rowley's the one I actually care about, and that's the relationship that I need to fix. Monday. After last night, I realized I needed to make things right with Rowley. I didn't feel like confronting my family again, but I also didn't really want to leave yesterday's conflict unresolved. I decided the best compromise was to leave Mima's ring on Mom's doorstep before she woke up. That way, I wouldn't have to talk to my family. Again, at this point, it's best to cut my losses and make up with Rowley. Speaking of which, I drove to his house after. I tried knocking on his door, but he wouldn't answer. Rowley, I need to talk to you. Go away, Greg. There's nothing left to say. I'm sorry. As soon as Rowley walked out the door, I knew I had a chance. I convinced him to take a walk with me. The plan was to grab some food, then go to our old middle school. I needed to confess my feelings for Rowley. I should have done it 7 years earlier, before I left. But Westmore Middle School seemed like as good of a place as any to finally do it. I think you were right, Rowley. It actually is called volleyball. Shut up. I was like 12. Greg? Is that my fucking comic? If you don't come with me, I'll sue you. Greg, what the fuck is going on here? I can explain. Were you actually going to sue me? Yes. Jesus Christ! Why? You're so rich. I don't know. Can you at least tell me why you chose me? Why did you get me involved in this? I can't tell you. I was going to, but I can't. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Rowley, please, don't do this. I love you. I know, Greg. I love you too. Tuesday. Dear Diary. I used to think I'd never say that, but this is probably the last time I'll write in this. So I figured, why not? Yesterday, my best friend Rowley Jefferson kicked me off a building. I survived. Barely. The doctors told me that I won't be able to use my legs anymore, so the rest of my life is kinda screwed. It's funny. When Rowley and I first started middle school, all I wanted from Rowley was for him to act more like me. Now, for the first time, he actually did something I would do, and I'm the one that paid the price. Go figure. You know, Rowley can keep writing Zooey Mama for all I care. I won't even bother to sue him. But if he ever so much as interacts with me again, hell, if I even see him again, I will fucking kill him. Greg Heffley. Wow, that ending was pretty sad, man. I mean, Greg was going to go with Rowley to Westmore to confess his feelings for him, but ended up getting kicked off the building by Rowley? I mean, damn, that's the complete opposite of what he was hoping for there. That was, oh man, that was definitely not ideal. Now he's in a wheelchair as well. Rowley doesn't fuck with him, and he stated here that if he ever sees him again, he's gonna fucking kill him. That just about went the worst possible way that you could think of for Greg here. So, and looking at the door here where it says Frank Heffley, they scratched out Frank and put Greg. Does that mean he has cancer as well? Because why is he in the same cancer treatment area as Frank? I don't know if that's just like a coincidence or he does have cancer or something like that. Kind of feeling bad for Greg on this one. Let me know what you guys thought about this story in the comments. I thought it was going to be a lot different than this. I thought it was going to be a little bit more upbeat. He was just going to kind of be flexing his money, not getting traumatized and kicked off of a building. But that's definitely welcome. That was definitely a different take on the story that I thought it was going to go. If you want me to read a story, put it in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as possible. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope all of you guys enjoyed. If you did, of course, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And make sure to put on the notification bell because the videos are going to be a lot more frequent. Now I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.